Now I'm feeling lazy this episode, right? You might even say that I'm feeling quite sad. So when I say that I'm sad, I'm shamelessly advertising daily. Yeah, so when I tell you I'm sad, I don't mean I'm depressed. This is what I'm doing. I'm shamelessly advertising daily. Yeah, so the more you know, right? Now, on behalf of everything education, for Bossman Teaching in particular, in episodes where you see me saying sup with my bro, yeah, so this would change to brother, right? So it would go slightly unprofessional presentation with my brother rambling on, right? I'll show better than I can tell. I'll show better than I can tell. So there we go. So yes, that will be episodes where, it's featuring me and Bossman Teaching, right? So, on behalf of my brother rambling on, yeah, you type that in the YouTube, right? You will see a page. Once you click on the page, you will look for something that says more or more links. When you tap or click on that, it will drop down 3 YouTube pages, and that is how you will find Bossman Teaching. You know what? I may very well just make some videos that speak to that, right? So anyway, it's a directory, right? So just in case you're lost and you're looking for Bossman Teaching and only one first person tutor and will still learn, then you can use this to find it. So here we go. So now that you're here, what you're going to do is tap on more links and see. Whoops, sorry. Hold on. Let me turn on the brightness a little bit more. See? Yeah. It's a wonderful magic trick, right? When you're displaying something to somebody, turn the brightness all the way down, then you show it like this. Because if you do that, see? Fuzzy, right? Fuzzy. Can't really see anything. But turn it all the way down. Right. It just clears right up. Anyway, so this is how you get to see only one first person tutor, Bossman Teaching, and we still learn, right? So all of that you can find here. A little bit of, again, shameless advertising daily. Okay? So yeah, this is the easiest way to find, only one first person tutor, right? Teaching on behalf of the students, Bossman Teaching, advertising for the teachers, and of course the community of teachers with We Still Learn. Yeah. So, is there anything else? So of course, once you see me in red and black, it's going to be this guy right here, right? And this is advertising on behalf of the content creator, CCO, right? If you're a business owner / content creator, then yeah, you're gonna want to type that in your YouTube, or WYFIT, as I like to call it, right? And of course, right here with my brother rambling on, right? This is the advertising and social media services. Sometimes some levels of frustration cannot be expressed in words. Sometimes you just have to do this. So I'm just going to sit as quietly as I can until the 4-minute 30-second mark in an awkward silence, to honor the death of, my capacity for self-control. I'm already wearing black. So you see, I came prepared. So at the 4-minute and 30-second mark, I'm going to try that again. So, social media advertising for the content creator, social media advertising for the teacher and the educator, right? So if you're a CCO and a business owner, that right there. If you're a CCO and a teacher, that right there, right? And of course, I could use one card for both of us anyway. Yeah, this is a fun way to do your advertising. Because sometimes, if you focus on this enough, you might be able to scan this from the video right here, right? So that's why even sometimes you'll probably see me, yeah, you'll see me post this in a picture, and say, hey, can you scan it from here? Let me know. Can you scan this from here? Yeah, so I have a lot of fun whenever I get these cards, right? I'm going to get in touch with my lady friend who makes these for me, because yeah. So this took you directly to the WhatsApp channel, but I'm going to make the ones where it takes you to the YouTube instead. Because if you go to the YouTube, then the WhatsApp channel is already in the YouTube. You click on that, and then it takes you to everything. And that way you know how to find, how to find both of us, right? Slightly Unprofessional Presentation with my brother Rambling On. So yeah, shameless advertising for the both of us. Yeah, and we can always do a switch. Not sure why he decided to put me up to this, but yes, shameless advertising for both of us. So he's in the red and black, and I'm in, black, and this should have been black, but yeah, palette swap. So I suppose that's enough about us. Now, I am going to find a card for this page. It's somewhere about the place. I'm going to go look for it. If I can find it, I will show you in this video. If not, I'll probably have to wait. But, let's see if my luck holds up. There we go. There we go. Now, you might not be able to see this that well, but it's fine. I feel like I'm going to ask her to make a because see, there's a difference. Take a look at this. The one she did for me is a little bit bigger, so maybe that needs to happen over here, right? Because that, hold on, see that, yeah, see, it's even fuzzy, sorry, hold on, see. So, you might want to do is the level of embarrassment cannot even, anyway, okay, let's try that again. Ready? Right? So we're gonna go from it looking like this, right? You want it, yeah, you see, man, look a bit too small. Look at that. See what I have to do? Yeah, no, this not gonna work. Look at that. You're not gonna be able to scan that from here. You can scan this, but not this. So I'm gonna ask her to fix that so that it looks, so make this look like, yeah, and then, it's fine. Sometimes we get it wrong the first time around. And I do a lot, so yeah. And by a lot, I mean getting it wrong the first time around, yeah. Even when it comes to managing content, oh dear God. If I had known then what I know today, half of the problems that I have in terms of organizing the content, I wouldn't have them. I would have known, hey, you remember that file that you just uploaded? Don't change it. Let the file name stay as it is. Why? Because it uniquely identifies that file to such an extent where later on you can use it to eliminate redundancy. How do you eliminate redundancy? I'll explain it. Your file starts out like that. Then it continues like that. And then it continues like that. Now let me look at the time now. I'm going to make an estimate because I've been pausing a lot. So let's say minus 12 from whatever this time is. Let's see, what time is it now? 11:05. So if you minus 5 from that, you get 11. Minus 7 from that, you get 10:53. Okay, so let's call it 10:53. I don't know. What do I want to call it? Yeah, the seconds don't even matter. I'm okay with getting this right or partially right. It might be the name of this file. I don't even know. I'm going to be honest with you. I genuinely don't know. But you know what? Maybe we can do that at the end of the episode, right? We can do it at the end of the episode to see if that's what the name of the file is. Now this helps you to eliminate redundancies in all of the files that you have. So what I've been doing is, when I upload to TikTok, when I upload to YouTube, I upload them so that they look like this. Now, YouTube will automatically remove the underscore, but I place it back because I want to be able to easily match it when I'm doing searches on my hard drive, on my local computer drive, even my Google and OneDrive. I can search in there and say, hey, do I have this file already or what? So that way I can delete and remove the redundancies. Now, at the risk of being redundant, I might have said it before, or maybe you didn't catch it. I don't know. Anyhow, you know what? So let's do it like this. That part right there is the year. That part right there, well, that's the month. Now that part right there, that's the day. That's the hour right there. Next to the minute, followed by the valuable and precious. Followed by the very precious seconds we have in our lives. Okay? I glitched. I apologize. Honestly, I'm not even going to get into that. Right? It is a slightly professional. I give up. A slightly unprofessional presentation. That's what this is. I had moments of rage that even as unprofessional as this is, I couldn't let you see that kind of rage. It was road rage from within my house. Yeah, I couldn't let you. Even though this is unprofessional, I can't let you in on that. So anyhow, this is what your file might be looking like. So when this video is done, I will, you know what? Yeah, we'll get around to this. Let's see if this is a good enough estimation of what the name of my file was. Let's see. Well, what else am I doing? I'm killing time until we get to the 15-minute mark. That's what I'm doing. Well, luckily for me, when you type in one Bossman Digital Media, this is what you see. So it's lore accurate. Lore accurate. So yeah, a blast from the past. Oh. Yeah. Now. Oh, look at that. And the beauty about this is that it takes you to all the other pages that I work with. The knife catering, which I showed you before. It's not on the board anymore. Right? There's Shauna's digital print media as well as my cooked natural blend, so you can check those out. But for the rest of my content, you hit the very first WhatsApp channel. So you can do that. Now it's gonna be hard to see because the screen, the background is white. So the closer I bring it up, it's going to I tried to make it darker, but I failed in that attempt. So once you look at the links, it's a Facebook, Instagram, and TikTok link, right? So you can call it FIT. F for Facebook, I for Instagram, T for TikTok. So it's FIT. Yeah. So yeah, I feel like we've done good today. We've done good today. So if you want to reach out to me, this is probably how you go about doing that. So YouTube channel, there's a WhatsApp channel in there. You press that button, it takes you here, and then of course it's honestly it's easy navigation. Right? It might sound like a lot of work, but easy, because the easiest thing to find is finding somebody on YouTube. You don't even have to subscribe. You can just go straight to the WhatsApp channel, and then it takes you here. Once it takes you here, you find what you need. Because if you want to contact me, Facebook, Instagram, right? It has a WhatsApp button on both of them. So, well. So if you see this, the button in blue, it's the easiest way to reach out to me. So, another episode of